Hey, hi everyone. I hope that everybody's doing good. This is Mawipa Social Media, and I am here to talk about the Rivera Rikers Island incident that happened. He um, he got slashed in Rikers Island. Manuel Rivera, I do believe that he's 18 years old or 19 years old. He got slashed by another gang member named Tyreek Johnson. And all I can say is, all right, Tyreek, you did a good job. I know that most likely Tyreek already had eyeballs, eyes in for one of the Trinitarios that killed Junior, and I guess that they were really asking for it because I do believe that this was planned, and I think that Tyreek already knew that he was going to be recharged for a crime. And we don't really know the severity of Manuel Rivera's fate or wherever he got slashed, but I do believe he got slashed. We don't know the severity of his injuries, but he did get slashed in Rikers Island. And they said that the locks in Rikers Island are, they could be, a lock picked very easily, and they can open it, and so it presents a danger. They say, and I've heard it presents a danger to the to the uh, to the oh my goodness, to the security, or to the not security. We don't want to say security, but my goodness, to the Rikers Island. I know the word, and now I forgot. Okay, so it presents a danger to everyone that's in there, that takes care or watches over the inmates, and so the inmates now can pick at the locks, and they can open it very easily. We all know how old Rikers Island is, and that Rikers Island has always been a very dangerous place to work. And so they actually need to go and do a whole lot of, a whole lot of new jail for the inmates, because it presents a very big problem for the for those who are working there. And so we don't want them to, and they have had many incidents there where the that I forgot what it's called now, but anyway, it really doesn't matter. That does matter because, of course, they are risking their lives. I mean, it's not like it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that the news right now is about, Rivera and him being slashed by a blood member, and his name is Tyreek Johnson. Tyreek Johnson, you actually did a good thing, and we're all proud of you for doing it. And I hope that you don't regret it. But we all know that nobody was happy about what had happened to a 15-year-old, and that he lost his life due to gang members that, according to people, what they have said, the investigators, he was mistaken for a Trinitario or another rival gang. Yeah, well, Manuel Rivera, you got what you deserved. Karma came and knocked on your door, and it came and it really put you in a really bad position, because you were there not so long ago playing cards with all of these people, and all of these inmates, and you felt comfortable until they really got to you. They got you, and they got you good. And I don't feel sorry, and I agree with the YouTuber that said that was clapping. Well, if I could clap, I would clap right now, but I can't. But I agree. Like, what is there to feel sorry for? They killed a baby. What did you expect? You're not there. You're not at any hotel inn, or Holiday Inn, I should say. So, you were there in the general population where all inmates are all together. And they had an, I think that they were eyeing one of them, and they really took the opportunity to do it. And he was close enough so that they could slash him. And unfortunately, he got exactly what he deserved. And I hope that, each and every one of them pays for the rest of their days. I really, really do, because they are deserving of it. They murdered a baby, a 15-year-old kid who was totally innocent of the things that were happening. And they just chased him down for no apparent reason. And let's just say like this, what goes around comes around. If you think that you're going to get away with it, or that you're going to pay for it in the other life, well, you're sadly mistaken. And I do not feel sorry for neither one of them, because they showed no compassion for a child who was running for his life, and they murdered him brutally. So, Tyreek Johnson, I applaud you for what you did. I think that he already knew what he was planning on doing. I think that he already knew that they were going to, uh, you know, bring charges up against him. And I think that Tyreek really, really wanted to get, if it wasn't going to be Manuel Rivera, it was going to be one of them. And they were going to take that opportunity, and they took it, and they did what they had to do. They fucked them up real good. So, Pix 11 didn't know about this news up until people, read about it, and the news, I guess, came out. Pix 11 didn't even know that Manuel Rivera was, slashed. I think Mary Murphy said that, and not that they're not keeping up to date, but that she's been busy with other things. And so, she's knowing about this now, and she's going to get into more details about what went on, and how it occurred and how it happened. And that she said that a lot of feedback has people giving back feedback and comments about what had happened to Manuel Rivera. And I am almost positively sure that 99.9% of these people that have commented it are all in agreement that they deserve what, or he deserved what he got. He was one of those. He was one of those that were directly involved in Junior's murder, and so should we ever feel compassion for somebody who killed a child? No. Did he feel any compassion for killing a child? No. So, and he's not a baby either. He understood what was going down, and he went along with it. So, don't expect not to get any kind of repercussions for the things that you do on earth, and especially of that nature. So I hope that everybody, I know by now everybody knows what has happened, and about Manuel Rivera being slashed at Rikers Island, and hopefully they can get these oh my God, these inmates really into jail cells that are much more equipped to be less dangerous for for the guards. Okay, let's just say guards. For the guards, they're not called guards, but hopefully uh, they can make better cells for them, and have less danger for the guards, so that their lives won't be in jeopardy, because it's a very dangerous job, and one that requires you to be very strong, and have a lot of manpower. And it's a very hard job, I just want to say, but they really need to do something about Rikers Island. I've been hearing about Rikers Island now for like the longest time since I've lived in New York City. And it's one dangerous, dangerous place, a place where you do not want to go visit at all. But that they need to rebuild, or they need to reconstruct, or they need to take down Rikers Island, and they need to have more better equipped jail cells, so that this doesn't occur again. Because can you imagine? I don't feel sorry for that, for what happened to Manuel, but I would be very sad, about people that work there, correction officers. Yay! I got the word. Thank you. Correction officers. Yes. And it would be a real big danger if, for the lives of the correction officers who work there on a very long, days and nights to keep things at bay, and especially in Rikers Island. And so, this has been going on, and I don't know why the government, we as people are paying our tax dollars to maintain these fools in there. And so, rebuild, better, better prison cells. Okay, that's what I meant to say in the first place. Prison cells, because I keep saying jail cells, but it's not that. It's prison cells. So yeah, but they really do. They need to fix that because they've been talking about that like for the longest time, and they never do it. And we are the ones who are paying our tax dollars to feed these idiots that commit crimes, heinous crimes. And yeah, the correction officers at least deserve to be protected. If not, so that trying to open a cell and trying to attack other inmates is not good either. But also in defense of the correction officers, is not good for the correction officers to be in a very dangerous place where their lives are in danger. So instead of trying to protect, it's amazing how the system works. It's amazing how the system works. They're all for the criminal and they protect the criminal, and they feed the criminal. The criminals live in in cells, and they do about whatever they want. And I think that really we need to really rethink our system and how it works and how it does not work you know for the people and for the innocent, and for those correction officers. They should stand up and say something about it, because this has not happened just once. It has happened several times. And so again, I'm here to report, if you can even say that this is a report. I am going to be very, very honest with you. I'm happy to report that Manuel Rivera got slashed in Rikers Island, and that he's very deserving of it. I hope that neither one of them ever get to see the day of light. I hope that all of them actually suffer the way that little boy suffered in his last moments. So no, I'm not here to, I'm not for violence. I'm not for the criminals, but I am here for justice. And they know that they know what they did, and they killed a 15-year-old child. So they cannot expect that their rivals are too happy, or even their counterparts of Trinitario gangs are going to be happy. This, by the way, Tariq Johnson is in Rikers Island, and he is from the Bloods. So what is expected? Did they expect that they were going to live the luxury and the high life? Not. Okay? Or that nothing was going to happen to them? Not. Nobody was happy of what happened to Junior. Nobody. Everybody has a Junior in their home. Everybody has a 15-year-old child that they don't want their child to, they don't want, nobody wants to bury their child. Let's just put it like that. So please, let's get Rikers Island. If we can't get Rikers Island fixed up for the correction officers who take their time to take care of these bastards that are inside of there, and try to make things a little bit calmer, which I know that it's not. This is a very high stress job, and they shouldn't have to be stressed about if they're going to come out dead or alive. Okay, so before the government goes and gives our freaking tax dollars to these bunch of idiots, make it better and make it a little bit less stress free for the correction officers who are trying to keep these like I said before, these idiots at bay. So everyone, take care, have a blessed evening. And if I hear any updates, I know that I'm not the best one to update, but I'm actually very happy about this news, and I'm not going to deny it. I'm actually very, very happy. And if you want to leave your comments and you're happy and you want to celebrate with me, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Just go and comment down there, and on the comment section. And you want to give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, go right ahead. If you want to subscribe, you can. If you don't, that's okay too. But remember, we all here for the same reason, is to get justice for Junior. And I think that justice was a little bit served here. And I'm almost very happy that it was served. Thank you, Karma. Thank you, Karma. Thank you. All right, guys. Take care. Good night. See you soon. Bye bye. This is Maweepa Social Media. My name is Maria Almanzar. Take care. Good night. Love you. Mwah.